7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So we are here in Kurame Ramen Seiyuken. We have traveled out of Tokyo all the way down to Fukuoka, and then we went from Fukuoka to Kurame, so we are having Tonkotsu ramen today.
This place is beyond legit. It started in 1952. Someone started a street stall and they started this original kind of ramen. They have this recipe that's been passed on forever.
Yep.
It's older than us. I feel like this is the first official real Japanese ramen video we're putting out there, aren't we?
We have been in Japan for a year now, and we didn't want to rush a ramen kind of video, but here comes a ramen.
Simon's like, I don't want to rush it.
Okay. Oh,
yes. Arigatou gozaimasu. So we ordered their two special ramens on the menu. This one here is one that's actually richer. So they use kind of like the pork fat from the back and they boil it down and then they add it into it to make it like much creamier. And Simon has the one that doesn't have that in it, so it's not as rich.
Okay, here's the deal. We
it.
have to start eating this right away because ramen has a very fast time limit. It starts going soggy if you talk for too long. So let's just eat this and see what it's about.
And everything.
Okay, don't be grossed out, but the pork bone that we're actually eating is pork skull. So in their
eating the skull, but
in their vat of broth is just water and the skull of a pig. And they left in the brain and they left in the eyes because it gives a sweetness to the broth, and that's all the seasoning that you have.
How amazing is this restaurant? They have a little basket with hair elastics.
Hey, you know that a girl is serious if she looks in the eyes, puts her hair back in a ponytail, and starts slurping down some wet noodles. You know what I'm talking about. I'm only talking about ramen. Get your head out of the gutter. Let's start.
Itadakimasu. Ooh, I can see little pieces of the pork fat floating around here. Oh my god.
Let me try.
Oh my god.
I don't have any in mind.
Because you didn't get the rich one. Try this. Ready?
Those are like little fried bits.
Tiny fried bits of like pork rind magic.
Ayo.
Right?
It tastes like pork rinds.
It is pork rinds.
It's just pork rinds in a soup.
Oh
it's
my
god. I don't know how to explain this flavor because I don't really have broths like this back in North America. It's creamy and rich, but it's not like milk creamy. The closest equivalent is like a cream of mushroom soup. That's the only taste that I remember that this is kind of like.
Well, the key with this kind of soup is the collagen. So this particular shop boils it for like 3 days until everything is broken down. It's actually pretty healthy for you technically. All those nutritions and then carbs and noodles.
You say it's pretty healthy with all those carbs and noodles? And I gotta say, I'm really embarrassed when it comes to eating ramen noodles because I don't know how to do it right. All of my friends, I could just put a bunch in their mouth, slurp it down, and the whole point of slurping is that you don't want to wait for it to cool down, so you're breathing in so that it cools it down, but I just keep on choking on my noodles.
You really can't do it? Okay, watch. Take it like this. I grab it with my teeth and I pull the noodles up at the bottom while I catch it in my teeth doing this.
Okay,
like
show
that.
me.
Okay, ready, watch. No? Why are you making your face like that? And what has to be one of our all-time favorite additions is the hanjuk tamago. A perfectly soft boiled-ish egg. I don't know how they make this magical century look like this.
Ramen eggs make me so happy.
Now, one of the things about ramen that's so amazing is that it really changes according to where you are. So Tokyo noodles are different than noodles that you might find like out in Fukuoka versus Kyoto. The noodles here are cut really, really thin. And supposedly that's because originally it started by a bunch of guys that were down by the docks that were fishermen wanting to eat their stuff quickly. And so if you have a thick noodle, it's difficult to eat. But if it's thin, you can just kind of shovel that down. So that's apparently where the thin, straight cut noodles came from here. This is actually my style of noodle when it comes to ramen. This is what I prefer.
Now everybody has a different preference when it comes to ramen. A lot of our Japanese friends aren't that fond of tonkotsu ramen. They prefer something like a shio or a shoyu because they find tonkotsu ramen too rich and too thick. And I think they're crazy because this is just insanely delicious. The other kinds of ramen that I had, like shio or shoyu, are alright, but I always prefer tonkotsu. And supposedly, according to my Japanese friends, most Westerners prefer tonkotsu.
We've had tonkotsu ramen before in Tokyo. I found it really heavy and oily.
Yes.
So when I ate it, it was like eating fat goblets on top. It always made my stomach feel a bit ill. This is very different. This almost tastes like a chicken soup, like that kind of homemade chicken flavor. It doesn't have a heavy, greasy taste whatsoever. Simon is about to chow down on what looks like some kind of noodle or meat, but it is not. It is actually a bamboo shoot. This is menma.
I love menma. Martina's not fond of it, so she doesn't have that much in hers.
It depends on the location. So some places I find the menma is quite overpowering because it's usually like a fermented one or it's been soaked in a sauce, while other places I find it quite fresh and crunchy. And that's what's cool about ramen is that you can get a lot of them customizable. This is chashu, which I'm sure I'm not pronouncing properly, but basically it's a really thinly sliced pork that goes into it. If you're at a bad location, it'll be tough, it'll be chewy, it'll taste like it's just been way overcooked and you're like, if you're at a great place like this, it's gonna fall apart in your mouth.
Oh, baby, you understand me, don't you? Yes, you do. Put you in my stomach and remember you forever. You know what? I'm not even gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna hold it in for you. I'm gonna keep you with me forever.
Are you talking to me or the ramen?
To you! Of course. My love. You gonna finish that? I will say though, what I just did is a little bit strange because in most of the ramen shops that I've gone to, I see people finish the noodles and then pretty much leave the broth behind, but I don't know how they could do that. This is so delicious. Maybe because it's not super healthy or whatnot, so people just want to have the noodles instead. But I think I'm like one of the only people that I know that finishes my broth.
What you have to do is book a plane ticket.
Look.
You need to fly to Japan.
Come all the way here.
You come to Fukuoka,
Yes.
okay? You come to Kurume,
Yeah.
and then you order the soup, and
Yep.
then you go, oh my god, I know
understand
what you're
now.
talking
I
about
understand.
now. And then you'll join our club.
You know what? I don't think we actually filmed enough. Should we get another bowl just in case people want to know?
The card might have corrupted. And
Did
so
we record that properly?
I'm not
sure.
if we...
お待たせいたしました。いや、タイ仕込みラーメンでございます。
ありがとうございます。So, are we supposed to say more about this?
Oh, you just want to shovel it down?
You just want
I
to
see
eat
how
this.
is.
Here's for you. Is this one bowl going to be enough for us? Oh no, we don't have
Didn't press
enough.
record.
Didn't
Oh
press
my
record.
god. I'm sure if anyone saw this right now, they're like, look at that couple sharing a ramen bowl together because they can't finish it. And we're
Their
like,
third
yes.
bowl of ramen.
Sharing.
Sharing.
Sharing it.
Yes, I'm ready for some warm snuggles. About to get naked, curl up in the bed,
In the middle of a ramen shop?
go to sleep.
Really?
I love you, girl.
Oh no, Simon's got
Yeah.
the food happies again. Whenever he's really happy with food.
You love my life, you know that?
What about ramen?
I'm so happy that I married you.
I thought you were talking about, are you talking to ramen or me?
Thank you for coming to Japan with me and participating in these food adventures.
Are you food drunk?
I just love you so much, girl.
He's food drunk, people.
You're the best thing that ever happened to me.
Food drunk.
Oh, I like your smell. You smell like snuggles.
For sure, food drunk.
Hush, girl. It's okay. You're all right. Snuggle up. No, I'm just whispering. That's what it is.
Ooh, what's that? You thought this video wouldn't have any sexy food porn voice talking? Well, you were wrong. It's time to embarrass you in front of your family. What's that they're watching right now? Ooh, what are these noises coming from the computer? It's all about food, baby. It's all about food. Bet you wish you had headphones on now, don't ya? You want to see something sexy? Take a look at that meat, that beautiful piece of meat. Ooh, love the way you drop into that hot, white, milky liquid. Oh, just like that. Open it up, open it up, open it up. Oh, gently place it in. Fantastic. Ooh, I could eat that every single day. Okay, it's safe now. You can take off your headphones and turn the volume back up. Haha, I was lying. Did you know this restaurant did fried rice using the leftover pork from the ramen? Oh my god, look at it being tossed in that machine, just whipped around back and forth. Ooh, what a naughty walk. Throw that all over my rice-covered body. Oh yeah, just like that. I love it when you beat that egg in that hot, sizzling wok. Oh, add those onions in as well. Ooh, you're such a bad chef, aren't you? That's right, serve that rice up into that box. Oh, look at it shaking, my god, with those flavors. Oh, I could have that every day. Okay, now I'm done. Was it good for you?